Nobody wins when the family feels.
That breaking news we first told you about in our 5 o'clock hour that's happening across the river in East St. Louis. There are reports of multiple people being shot.
I'm super handsome, super thug. I'm super slime, super blood. 2 perks for a whop, I take super drugs.
Black SUV was seen riddled with bullet holes. The car parked in front of this liquor store, now being investigated by police.
Like 3 up, came home to a half a meal, no re-up. 30 for the shoulder, put.
I just heard a bunch of shooting, just going off like pop, 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 pop. And like 2 months ago, they killed a little 16-year-old boy right back there in the alley. And that's all they do around here, from this store mobile onto Pops. That's all they do. They just shoot, and they kill.
The episode overnight on the stand, person dead and another injured.
Fam, today we gotta go to St. Louis. We gotta talk about a rapper from East St. Louis. Unfortunately, he had lost his life while driving on the highway. Now we'll later talk about that. But the crazy thing about his story is he was shot up over 10 times just a year and some change ago while outside a liquor store. Instantly, after he recovered, he did a music video, allegedly taunting the people who allegedly shot him. But it seemed they didn't give up. Less than 24 hours ago, he was gunned down in similar fashion. Just this time he ain't make it. So before we go over this one, remember, I won't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're gonna jump right to it. Family, that's Troy Edwards. He's 35 years old. His rap stage name is Mud Bugatti. One of his most known songs is a song called 50, released 4 years ago with 1 million views and counting.
Boney.
Man, they say the nigga got an AP.
I heard he got houses off his boat.
They say he got his own regulator. He got an Audi. And he look like 50.
You talking about Lil Boney?
They got a truck out.
That nigga get money on these?
That nigga ain't got no car. I don't think that nigga coming.
He ain't getting no money.
That nigga ain't getting no money.
He ain't getting no money.
Them niggas really scams me.
50 for the chain, 50 for the protect. Did that.
Mud Bugatti, as you can see, is a flashy guy. He always talked about being in the kitchen and not playing sports.
That was common sense. Stop letting niggas think for me. Know I got the recipe. Give myself like 10%, give everyone the rest of me. Going by a ball, a white girl, I'm trying to stretch a key. You was catching TDs, I was busy trying to catch a P.
That was another example in a song called Common Sense, released 2 years ago, with over 39,000 views and counting. And the guy that he mentioned in this video was a guy that lost his life right next to him just 2 years ago. And this same shooting would leave Mud Bugatti shot 11 times. It was November 16th, 2021. The Illinois State Police said the shooting happened at around 4:40 p.m. It happened in the 8300 block of State Street, not far from Illinois' Route 157. Police said one of the victims, a 25-year-old man, was pronounced deceased at the scene of the shooting. Identified as Cornelius Elin, may he rest in peace and love condolences to his family. The other 3 victims were rushed to the hospital. Mud Bugatti was airlifted and 2 others were taken by ambulance. The Illinois State Police said they didn't know the condition of the surviving victims at the time. All 3 later survived, thank God, but no one was arrested for the shooting.
But first, dozens of shots fired in East St. Louis. 4 people shot, 1 person dead.
This hurts. It hurts real bad, sir. And God knows we're going to pray for the family.
Tonight, an East St. Louis family is grieving the loss of 25-year-old Cornelius Eland after a deadly shooting that also wounded at least 3 others. Good evening. I'm Mike Bush.
And I'm Ann Allred. Our Casey Nolan has this developing story from State Street and 83rd in East St. Louis.
Mike and Ann, you can see by the shell casings what kind of situation investigators are dealing with here. Dozens of evidence markers, one for every spent round. And then if you look at the driver's window on one of the SUVs here on scene, it looks like the driver may have been a target. ISP tells us 4 people were shot, 1 did not survive. This happened just before 5 hours later. A lot of people who looked to be in a lot of pain were still here at the scene in shock. We could hear people crying. We saw a lot of tears. One woman told me it was her nephew who was killed. A local pastor, Dennis Smith, was here trying to comfort the family.
And the thing that I fear the most, my child can get killed out here, it just happened. To hear this mother grieving over there, that touched my heart. I pray that everybody listening, this is not the way, this is not the answer out here. You're fighting, you're hurting each other, you're killing each other. Don't take a life that you cannot give. This hurts. It hurts real bad, sir. And God knows we're going to pray for the family.
As for the other 3 people who were shot, ISP tells us one person was airlifted to a hospital in St. Louis with serious injuries. The other 2 who were shot were also taken to a hospital. We do not know their condition. Now, who did this? What started this? What led up to this? That we do not know. ISP will only tell us that this is an active and ongoing investigation. In East St. Louis.
A year after that incident, Mud Bugatti had went back to the music scene, dropping a track called Super Blood, #11 shots. He had some questionable lyrics in the song, and it seems he was taunting the people who actually shot him.
That breaking news we first told you about in our 5 o'clock hour that's happening across the river in East St. Louis. There are reports of multiple people being shot.
I'm super handsome, super thug. Bitch, I'm super slime, super blood. 2 perks or 4 a whop, bitch, I take super drugs. Damn, I survived, I down there dodge, I took super slugs. These niggas dying, I ain't lying, we got a super grudge. If you the man, then raise your hand, tell us who them shooters was.
Not only he really know who his opposition is and what he done, or people think he did, for them to come after him like this. But it seemed he had a huge target on his back. Some say he even had a huge bag. They caught up with him again. They didn't care. He was riding on the E-way. November 20th, 2023, a frightening and deadly episode shared that the gunfire erupted on the bridge, leaving 1 person deceased and another injured. Illinois State Police also have identified Mud Bugatti as the victim. May he rest in peace. A level of condolences to his family. He was pronounced deceased on the scene. Troopers stated that Edwards, aka Mud Bugatti, was driving eastbound on I-70 from Missouri on Stan Musial Bridge when the gunshots rang out. The shots were fired from another vehicle. 1 person was also taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. He was the passenger in the vehicle. Say rest in peace, love and condolences to Mud Bugatti's family. Sending prayers y'all way. Fam, it's crazy, because you really got to do something for somebody to really come at you like this. As of now, no suspect has been arrested. I'll make sure I keep you updated. But we talking about a guy who was already shot 11 times. He went back to the music, did some trolling, and made himself an even bigger target. 2 years later, on the same month, he loses his life. Let me know how you guys feel about this one in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Until then, I'll catch you guys on the next one.